Play, play. It's a busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Which engine is feeling Toby? Yes, it's James. James is unhappy that he's covered in mud. Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James. How does James feel after Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James? Very happy. James feels very happy after Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James. Sometime later, James is worried about getting his delivery wet as he looks at a puddle on the tracks. Thomas races through the puddle and splashes James, ruining his delivery of strawberries. How does James feel after Thomas races through the puddle and splashes him? Happy. Angry. Yes. James is angry after Thomas races through the puddle and splashes him. Sometime later, James is happy that he's taken a load of children to the picnic. A cork pops out of a lemonade bottle on Thomas's passing special and hits James. How does James feel after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him? Surprised. Yes. James feels surprised after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for James to go to sleep. Click on James. Good night, James. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Choose the engine that is feeling... That's right! It's Edward. Edward is happy that he's been given a special by Sir Topham Hatt. Later, when Edward chooses to complete his special rather than play with Charlie, Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine. How does Edward feel after Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine? Surprised. Sad. Yes. Edward is sad after Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine. Sometime later, Edward is surprised to see that Sir Topham Hatt has a moustache and wants to play hide-and-seek with the children. Later, Edward learns that the man with the moustache is Sir Loam Hatt, Sir Topham Hatt's brother, who's come for a visit. How does Edward feel after Edward learns that the man with a moustache is Sir... Yes! Edward is happy after Edward learns that the man with a moustache is Sir Topham Hatt's brother. Later on, Edward is worried that he doesn't know how to be a hero and thinks that he must be strong, fast and stern, like Gordon. Sir Topham Hatt tells Edward that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero. How does Edward feel after Sir Topham Hatt tells him that being kind, gentle and funny is... That's right! Edward is very happy after Sir Topham Hatt tells him that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero. A lot has happened. Good night, Edward. Play. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling... Yes, it's Emily. Emily is happy that she gets to help Percy with a delivery. When Emily comes to help, she knocks over a car of apples. How does Emily feel after she knocks over the car of apples? Angry, very happy. Sad. That's right. Emily feels sad after she knocks over the car of apples. Later on, Emily is worried that her delivery will be late because she has run out of coal. Thomas helps Emily by making the delivery for her. How does Emily feel after Thomas helps her with the delivery? Happy. That's right. Emily feels happy after Thomas helps her with the delivery. Later on, Emily is sad that the flowers she is delivering to Knapford Station have been ruined in an accident. Emily finds a new flatbed of flowers and delivers them to the workers at Knapford Station. How does Emily feel after she delivers the new... That's right! Emily feels very happy after she delivers the new flatbed of flowers to the workers at Knapford Station. It's the end of a long day. And Emily. Good night, Emily. Play a... It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Choose the engine that is feeling excited. That's right. It's Percy. Percy is excited at the chance to make new friends with two squirrels that he sees on a tree stump. When Percy rushes up to talk with the squirrels, they're scared and run away. How does Percy feel after the squirrels run away? Sad. Yes. Percy feels sad after the squirrels run away. Later that day, on Dowager Hat's birthday, Percy is sad when all of the other engines are given important jobs. Sir Topham Hatt sends Percy on the most important special of all, to pick up a big present at Brendam Docks. How does Percy feel after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all? Very happy. Percy is very happy after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all. Later that day, Percy is excited when he decides to make his mail delivery run on the express track. Gordon derails when he's forced to swerve into a siding to avoid Percy. How does Percy feel after he causes Gordon to derail? Embarrassed. That's right. Percy feels embarrassed after he causes Gordon to derail. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Good night, Percy. Play a... It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Which engine is feeling worried? Percy is Yes, it's Thomas. Thomas is worried when the giant balloon that he's taking to the fair for Mr. Bubbles floats away. Thomas delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show. How does Thomas feel after he delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' That's right! Thomas feels very happy after he delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show. Later that day, Thomas is excited that there will be a party for his friend Hero, who is making a return visit to Sodor. Thomas forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party because he's too busy looking for a present. How does Thomas feel after he forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party? Happy. Thomas is not happy. That's right! Thomas feels embarrassed after he forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party. Later on, Thomas is feeling sad. Charlie tells him a joke. How does Thomas feel after Charlie tells him a joke? Afraid, happy. That's right! Thomas is happy after Charlie tells him a joke. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Thomas to go to sleep. Click on Thomas to say goodnight. Good night, Thomas. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Which engine is feeling happy? That's right! It's Toby. Toby is happily enjoying the quiet corner of Sodor Island. Belle suddenly arrives, ringing her bell and spraying water from her cannons up into the air. How does Toby feel after Belle suddenly arrives, ringing her bell and spraying water. Toby is not very happy. How does very happy, very happy? That's right. Toby is